All right, well, it's been a while before I was able to get some more halves in from the bank because of a ordering snafu. They got mixed up on their schedules. So anyway, I went down. They finally got some in. They did open one up, and they sold 2 rolls to someone. But from what I could tell, it did look circulated. So I'm going to just go ahead and jump in. I found, not too long ago, I found some no FGs. In one box I found 3. So hopefully we'll find some silver. I'm only averaging 1/2 per box, which I know isn't super great, but my NIFCs, NIFCs, I do average about 16 right now. Last year it was 18, so a little below last year, but still there's a lot more than a lot of them out there. A lot of people only get, seems like 4 or 5. Some good looking ones, not all brand new, which is good. I will bring you in when we have anything. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, I hope you do. The kids ask me each night what the new number is, and I'm now over at 1,000, so that's good there. All right, not seeing anything totally jumping out. I did have a Walker Ender on one of my videos, and not too long ago. So hopefully we'll find some of those. All right. And one thing to mention is usually my rolls that I get are the yellow rolls. I've only gotten black rolls once, and I've gotten one of those square boxes once. But other than that, they've always been the yellow rolls like that. So anyway, we'll see if these are any better than my normal. All right, I'm on roll 9, which is actually roll 7 for me. Just unwrapped it, threw away the wrapper, looked down, and you can see right here, that looks like a 40 to me. So let's find out. Hopefully it is. Yes, it is. It's a 1968. So that is a 40% silver. I will take that anytime. Any silver is good, especially when it's the beginning of the box. I did flip it around just since this was the one that had already been taken out, but there you go, right in the middle of them. You can definitely tell that silver edge compared to the other ones. So far, a lot of 24s and 23s, but I will definitely take a 68, 40% silver. All right, let's keep going. All right, roll 14. Took the first end off, and you got a colorized coin. It is a Barack Obama, and it is a 1983 underneath, but I've had colorized ones. I haven't had Baracks before. I did find a couple POW MIAs, but yeah, there's miscellaneous. It's kind of interesting that they took Kennedy's head and peeled off the paint or something like that, but all right. Miscellaneous down, silver down. I do finally have 2 NIFCs, so a little slower than normal, but now let's just find a proof and a 90% to fill the board. I've got a box underneath this also if we need to. Roll 24, just unwrapped it, threw away the wrapper and looked down, and there is another 40, I believe. Let's find out what year. 1968. It's a pretty nice looking one too. So a second 40 in the box. That is 2 40s. So I will definitely take it, especially a nice looking one. All right, 2 down. Let's see how many more we can get. All right, box 1 is done. Total of 2 40s. That colorized, 12 NIFCs, so a little less than normal, but it started off quite slow. Not a bad box. More silver than I usually get. Like I said, I average about half per box. And then I haven't found a colorized in a while. Just kind of an interesting find, but we can see what box 2 has. It's the same stamp, date, everything on it. I haven't had them with all the dates. Usually it was just like the XXX1 type thing. But lately, on my quarters and stuff, they've been stamping them with that, the date, and that underneath. So who knows, probably just some inspector stamp or something. But anyway, I'm going to clear that off, and let's crack into the second box and see what we have in here. Hopefully we have some enders. That would be a very nice thing, of course. Still looking for that proof and a 90 to be able to fill the board in this 2-box hunt. And jumping out at me, I don't see anything super silvery or anything, and a lot of new ones. So I will bring you in when and if we have anything. All right, roll 11, unwrapped it, and there is a, I believe, a 40%. So let's find out the year. A 1967, so it is a 40%. I'm pretty sure from the edge. Sometimes they fool you, but definitely the sound, definitely the year. So a first one for the second box, third overall. I will definitely take that, and we'll keep going and see what else we can find. All right, time for a wrap up. The 2-box hunt is finished. Total of 3 silvers. The 2 from the first box and 1 from the second box. There was also that colorized Obama coin. And then I had a total of 25 NIFCs. The first one box had 12. The second box had 13, so a total of 25. So a little less than my average, but still quite a few of them. Not a bad hunt. Those are the star of the show. 1968, 1968, and a 1967. And that middle 68 is the one that to me is very good. Nice looking. So usually they're, a little more beat up like these ones, a little tarnished, whatever. But this one here, a little bit on its cheek, but still very nice. I will take 40% silver anytime, especially when you don't average that great. Considering a half a box or half per box average, it'll probably raise it up a little bit, but not much. I still need to find couple dozen to equal 1 per box. So anyway, hope your hunts are doing good, and if you haven't liked and subscribed, I hope you do. If you have, I appreciate it. Anything helps, and I hope you have a good hunt. And until next time, thanks for watching.